Hi, this is Mike with BlastWave. Today I want to talk to you about real-time segmentation and access control within a BlastShield network. BlastShield is designed to deliver highly convenient yet highly powerful and granular real-time segmentation and access control. This allows you to have very granular real-time control over access and segmentation between endpoints and assets within a BlastShield network. It's important to note that access control and segmentation is directional. This eliminates the ability for accessed assets to be able to see backwards into the network for the purpose of propagating malicious code or for emanating lateral attacks. Access control within a BlastShield network is highly granular, allowing you to, in real time, control at the IP and port or service layer, and all changes made to segmentation or access control policies automatically propagate across the BlastShield network in real time. In this scenario, we're going to use a typical industrial environment where we would have a remote user that needs granular access into various assets that would include a robotic arm, in this case a surveillance camera, and then two applications residing in completely different locations, all running across a BlastShield fabric network. In a BlastShield network, policies are facilitated via a very easy to use group and policy framework. Simply group any combination of users or assets, and that can be at the IP or port level, into a group. From there, attach groups via policies by subscribing any single group or combination of groups to access another single group or combination of groups, thereby allowing you to have very granular access control across the entirety of the network. By default, zero trust segmentation is enforced automatically, with non-grouped assets being automatically segmented. In this demonstration, we have three groups. One group that's a single asset of command and control equipment, in this case a robotic arm. A second group representing a camera that is providing video surveillance over that robotic arm. The third group is a combination of two applications residing in different locations that are grouped together just for simplicity. In this demonstration, we're going to, in real time, provide and manage access for a single remote user connected into the BlastShield network, demonstrating one-touch access control and real-time policy change propagation. In this particular demonstration, we have four assets at each of the following addresses that we'll refer to momentarily. Along with that, we are going to manage and facilitate access control via the BlastShield orchestrator. So let's begin. This dashboard is our BlastShield orchestrator. You use it for the purpose of managing all provisioning, real-time management of access controls and policies for your various endpoints and users within a BlastShield network. In this case, I'm going to go look at my users, and I can see quickly I have one user that's online, which is an iOS app user. I can look at that user quickly, and within a touch of a button, I can tell that they're not associated with any groups. If I want to explore the grouping layout for this particular network, I can simply look at my groups, or I can then see how they're attached to each other by looking at my policy orientation. So in this particular case, camera users are allowed to connect to the cameras, command and control users can connect to my command and control equipment, and finally research portal users can connect into research portals that are within this particular demonstration network. So let's go look at this user. This user currently is connected into no groups, so thereby this user should have zero trust access. So let's test that for a moment. If we go back to our network diagram, we'll see that the two applications the user would need to access are on 0.3 and 0.8. Let's verify that that access is not available. I happen to have a link to 172.16.0.3. Let's go refresh. And I can see that they can't access that or 0.8. Now let's go into my orchestrator and let's provide them access into those applications. I simply do that by connecting them to the research portal users group and save changes. Now I have the ability to connect to both applications within a matter of seconds. If I want to deny that access, similarly, I can just remove them from this group and their access is now denied. If we go back to our network map, This user also needs to connect into a robotic arm and video surveillance camera. Let's begin by seeing if they can view the contents of the camera, which is located at 0.11. We can see we're denied access, so let's add this user to the group. Within seconds, we're now granted access into that group. And we are now able to see that we have a live video feed. Just to ensure that this is truly propagating in real time, let's remove that user, save changes, refresh, my connection's dead. Let's go back in and re-add them. The next task would be for my remote user to also connect into the robotic arm. So let's test that now. From my live video feed, I can see the robotic arm. Let's try to connect to its server. We can see that that connection is being denied by policy. Let's go in and add the user. Now we can see we can access the robotic arm controller. Let's log in. And now we can see that we are in the robotic arm controller and we have a live video surveillance feed. Just for edification and demonstration that this is a live working network, let's go in and exercise the robotic arm. So in this case, we'll begin the process. And now what we are witnessing is the remote command and control over an industrial asset that is in a network that spans 2 continents via a secured, private, invisible connection operating over an invisible network that in previous videos we've demonstrated the inability for this network to be discovered or scanned by any scanning device. Additionally, we have demonstrated the ability to, in real time, manage, exercise, and change policies for access and segmentation across that network. And as our final step, we're going to go in as an administrator and clean up all of these policies and deny access. So let's go in. I can now take away all of my access for these, and I can see in real time that policy access will go away. And similarly, it will for my remote desktop within a matter of seconds. Just to demonstrate the real-time connectivity of this, if I go back in and add that user to that group, it will automatically recover, and of course I can relog back in. This concludes our demonstration of one-touch access control and segmentation in real time within a BlastShield network. For more information on BlastWave or our BlastShield products, please visit us at www.blastwave.io.